What's happening, boys and girls? How the devil are we? Shanksy here, and today we are going to be taking a closer look at Gloomhaven in Early Access. Gloomhaven originally is an award-winning tabletop game which is now transferred over to Steam, brought to us by Flaming Fowl Studios, and we are going to be taking a closer look at it. So stick around and I'll let you know what I think. So right guys, it is worth noting again, this is early access. Alright, it's still in development. You can buy it, but it's not fully yet the game. Alright, so there's a few things that are missing at the moment. We've got a tutorial missing, but it will be released. So that's good to know. Because at the moment, I've got to be honest, going into the game, even though I'd watched some YouTube videos on it and done a little bit of homework on it, I still felt fairly confused for a good portion of like the first half hour or 45 minutes or so. It did take a little bit of getting used to. And I've got to be honest, 2 hours in, 2.5 hours in, I still fully didn't have a clue. I was getting through dungeons a little bit easier. But I feel like the tutorial, when it comes, will be a huge help. I also think that if you've actually played tabletop games, then you would probably have a slight advantage going into it. There's also a campaign mode, but again, is still in development and will be released after they leave early access, but it is in the works. At the moment, the main thing you've got at this point in time is your adventure mode, and I've got to be fair, it's a lot of fun. If you like a real good solid dungeon crawler, and I mean like a dungeon crawler in probably the truest sense of the word, you know, probably the truest sense, this type of like board game of what so many other games have been based on, I really enjoyed it. It's not going to be for everyone. I put my hands up. It's not going to be for everyone, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. We've also got multiplayer coming. Modding, I've got to be honest, I'm not sure what type of mods or anything like that. I haven't played the board game, so I don't thoroughly know what I'm talking about on that point in time. How to play gives you a rough summary. However, let's be fair, guys, you know me. I ain't one for all that studying and reading and whatnot. But on your adventure mode, you select an area that you go to. You will take random encounters along the way that will affect you in your next thing. It literally is like a game of Gloomhaven, or a game of Dungeons and Dragons, as it were. And your cards are literally paramount. Do not run out of cards. But I'm still getting the hang of all that ever so slightly. I feel like hopefully once the tutorial comes, that will start making a little bit more sense. Then obviously your options, nothing major audio wise, nothing major control wise, nothing major video wise. The graphics are good, but there's not really that much you could do with them. So without further ado, let's get into an adventure game, eh? So at this point in time, there are 4 different types of units that you can control. I haven't used them all. I've actually only used the Doom Crushers as far as things stand. But there are 4 different types of units that you control. However, I believe the board game has something like 16. So I'm guessing there's going to be a lot more coming out as they come out of early access and whatnot. But for the sake of this one, we are going to go with... What do you reckon, guys? I reckon we're going to go with the Swift Scars. Yeah, let's have some of that. Let's have some of that. Current objective, Bandit Commander, High Cultist, or Undead Commander. I don't even think we can change that. Nope, we can't. Nope. Let's start it. And let's start it on normal. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Got enough of my own problems without making it any harder for us. What we'll also do, guys, is tomorrow I will upload our first 2 hours playthrough of this as well, just to see how much I struggled. So while drinking at the Wayward Inn, you overhear snippets of conversations between 2 town militia. Apparently a local bandit commander has come into possession of a number of heretical texts and has begun researching necromancy. Uh-oh. You are well aware that magical research often requires a handy supply of gold. Tell me about it. And after asking around, you discover his hideout's whereabouts. Found that out quick, right? Obviously, you are unprepared to assault his base just yet, so you prepare to leave Wayward and head off to raid some local crypts in search of knowledge and some better equipment. Because that's what you do, right? If anyone that you find out is now searching, like researching necromancy, what you do is go rob a few graves to get better prepared to fight them. Right? So this is where you start adventure. Now, on the top right, you will see the journey to the Burn Tavern, or we can go over to the Misfell Corpse, or the Marches. Now, each one of them has a different difficulty. So reward 7 gold, 11 XP, 20 gold, 33 XP, or 17 gold, 24 XP. I'm going to go for the medium difficulty. However, I'm probably going to regret that instantly. But we're definitely not going for the difficult one. And we are going to start our journey. So our first stop, we've got to do 2 different scenarios on the way to the marshes, or the marches, and we've got to stop off at the armory where we've got to kill the bandit guard and the bandit archers. So let's travel on down to our destination and see. Oh, there we go. We get an encounter along the way. You discover an old well at the side of the road. Some folk believe that dropping some coins in it will grant good luck. I'm not dropping any coins in it. I'm skint. What are you talking about? With joints, there's coins still jingling in your pocket. We didn't have any gold to throw in it. You lied at me. And so we're going to go into our very first dungeon. Oh my days. There's no need for any of that. So, right, you can select your 2 characters, and in each dungeon, this is what you've got to do. You've got to take 2 cards on every go. When you run out of cards, you've got to have a short rest, and that will basically discard one of those cards indefinitely, but refresh the rest of the cards. If you run out of cards fully, your character is dead. So there's a lot of strategy in it, and I've got to be honest, I haven't fully sussed it out yet myself. So we are going to have a little look. So ideally, being on this character, we want to be able to move at least a couple of paces and then hopefully attack for 5. But we've got some range ones as well. Let's have a little look. Attack for 3, attack for 3. It's, oh dear. Oh dear. Not looking good, is it? Not looking good. Oh, we can disarm a trap with that one. I like it. We can poison. We can move 5. Move 2, attack 2. Quick hands could be quite good. Combined with Venom Shiv. Let's give that a go. And then for our tank, we are going to go Overwhelming Assault for a damage of 6. And we still need a move of 2. So let's go to Trample. Let's see if this works. It's probably not going to work, right? Great ideas and whatnot, but let's have a little look. So they get to go first. We will receive damage or burn a card. From what I've worked out, burning cards are seriously not a good idea. But I'm sure someone more experienced than me will know. Hang on. To be honest, we might actually die before we even get out of it. It's gone all shades of wrong. 1 damage, we can live with that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Look at that. This guy's bang in trouble. Now behave yourself. You bunch of bullies. We're gonna have to look at them. They all bullied him. That's not cool. Not cool, guys. We're going to get rid of that. Wow, that was some damage there. So we'll get rid of Provoking Roar even. So we are going to attempt to move 4 places and attack every enemy that we move through for 2. So this is going to be my idea. We're going to go there, 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 and then finish up there. There we go. And we're going to attack them for 2. Have some of them apples. Then we've got an attack for 6 left. Ideally, I wanted to finish. You know what? I should have actually finished there. But let's spin him off. Ta-da, sunshine. So as you can see in the graphics as well, they are pretty damn good, right? You know, pretty good. You've got a door there that's going to lead us into another area, another scenario where we've got more enemies to kill. But as the general gameplay and strategy, think it's a lot of fun. I really do. A lot of fun. So we're going to go over here, move 2 and attack 2. Confirm the movement. Drop the attack down. That done absolutely no damage whatsoever. That's not cool. And for some reason, because we attacked on that go, that was classified as an attack rather than just a move. We can't attack again. So we can move. And let's see if we move over there and grab that gold. I've got a feeling we've already made a terrible mistake. We're probably going to have to abandon it. But you guys get an idea of the general gist of it and the gameplay. As I say, it's not going to be for everyone. But for a strategy, it's a lot of fun. It really is. A lot of fun. I've been pleasantly surprised with it. So ideally, I want to heal 2. But have we got anything that we can move? We can move 4 there, right? So we can move over there and hopefully attack them like that. So on her single out, attack 3. The target is okay. And then let's try that. Now, if they go first, this guy probably dies, or he's probably not going to get out of this this area, unfortunately. As you see, we've got to start burning cards far too quickly. And, yeah, unfortunately, bang in trouble. Bang in trouble. He's attacking 2. It's too much. Oh, hang on. We didn't take any damage there. That's a bit of a result. Oh, burn a card. Wow. Shield bash. Eye for an eye. Eye for an eye. I think that was my only healing card as well. So that got even worse for me. Oh dear. Well, you can receive the damage. You can take it right now. Right, so this one in particular is going to damage these 2 for 3. Hopefully killing one of them and severely injuring the other. The table went the other way round than I was expecting, in all fairness. Now we're going to run the hell away with this one. All the way over there. Get yourself out of dodge. Even though we're up against a ton of archers, it's not really helping, right? So we can move for 5. Let's move. What do you reckon, guys? Over to there. Yeah, we can move over to there. Finish on the gold as well, which means we can pick it up. And we are going to target him. End the scoundrel's turn. She will pick up the gold, I believe, at the end of that as well, which is pretty handy. I think you've got to finish on the gold to pick it up. There we go. And this guy's banging trouble. We can't heal him. I think we've had to discard all our healing stuff. We can move 3. And we've got a spare dagger, which you can actually use that as like a throwing dagger. So we'll use that. And we can use. Let's have a little look. Heal self. Can only heal the self. That's no good to us. Smoke bomb. So we've got to use basically backstab and throwing knives. Oh, you know what? No, what we'll do is we will use backstab and special mixture. Fingers crossed. But if they get to go first, we could be all out. So move 3 and poison 1 enemy. So let's move over there, and they should be able to poison him. We'll skip the movement because we only want to move 1 and poison them. And then we are going to backstab that one. Boom! Scoundrel's turn has been done. Depends who they target. We'll have that. We'll take the 3 damage. Now the only trouble is we can't actually make it over there for the next attack. But we have got our throwing dagger. Like so. Have some of that. And the brute's turn. End round. Now we've got to take a short rest, unfortunately, and that is lose one discarded card at random in order to recover all additional cards. So it's got to be done, unfortunately. We're going to lose spare dagger, such as life, but we get those cards back, but we don't get these cards back. And that is going to be a problem, because if we run out of cards, it's all done for. We are all done. So we can throw in knives, we'll attack 2, range 2, target 2. That could be interesting. A pull by 2. Let's try that. Let's try that and that. So he needs some movement, grab and go, and shield bash. End selection. We get to go first. Let's see if this pull thing worked out the way I was hoping it would. There we go. So we didn't actually have to move at all. We get to drag him over. But we can't attack. We've got no trap next door to us. Skip action. That's your... Oh, wow. Wow. That got pointless. But... we had anticipated that, and we had a movement card just in case. So, bash them. Ta-da! And that's basically it, guys. Like, there is another room that we're going to go to. I'm not going to do it because I'm going to die, and that's awkward for all of us. But that is basically the gameplay. And then once you get to the town that you're going to, you can level up, you can buy new cards. You can use all of your techniques and your tactics like that. I'm really impressed with it. Guys, let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you've played the game and think this is a really decent representation or not. As an early access game, I think this has got a lot of playability, and I'm definitely going to be messing around with this some more. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. Guys, if you want to do me a massive favour, please don't forget, hit that subscribe button, turn them notifications on. If you want to see more game reviews, more random videos, Dead by Daylight, all that good stuff. If you want to talk to me in person, you can find me over my Twitch page, which is www.twitch.tv/Shanksy. I hope to see you over there. But until next time, you have a great time. Take it easy. See you on the flip side. Peace!